What are some strategies rich men use to avoid gold diggers? A good friend of mine who makes a decent living running a medium-sized machine shop used to encounter a lot of gold diggers. That was until he decided to change his approach and go back to basics. He started frequenting places where more down-to-earth women would go and simply told them he worked at a machine shop as a floor supervisor. Eventually, he met a woman who was a nurse. Attractive, but not overly flashy, and genuinely kind. They hit it off and got married. They lived in a modest house in a middle-class neighborhood. One day, she had the day off and decided to surprise him with lunch at his workplace. When she arrived at the reception area and mentioned who she was, the receptionist seemed taken aback. The receptionist then called over the loudspeaker, "Bill, your wife is here." She was escorted down the hall to an office, and on the door, it read, "Bill Smith, President." Surprised, she turned to him and said, "I thought you were a supervisor." Bill replied, "I am the supervisor, but I also own the shop." She started laughing and he asked, "What's so funny?" She replied, "I'm not a nurse, I'm a doctor and the head of the department. I was looking for a man who wanted me for who I am, not my money. And it turns out you were looking for the same thing." They still live in the same house, but now with nicer cars, and they've also bought a beach house.